Hey guys, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Today we are going to be continuing with pushing our way through this game by doing all the companion quests, and I think that's it, unless I'm missing something greatly. But alas, let us run to the one place, Groundbreaker, because we are going to be starting to do a quest for. We're already at Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
So we're good, right? There he is, Max. Yes. So the next companion that we're going to cover is Victor Max. He is the kind of space pasture / religious fanatic kind of thing in the game, which is interesting, you know? So yeah, let's do it. Boom. Victor.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
Any idea where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Got it. Seriously, only one guy in this whole colony can translate French? As much as I want to say that one, we're just going to be Actually, let's say that one, yeah.
The only one I'm aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it.
Your sarcasm is duly noted and will reflect in your review. I should say that one.
1,000 pardons, my good captain. I thought we were engaging in witty repartee. Now, as far as tracking down this scholar, we should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2.
Yes.
Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
There we go. How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Yeah, I just trust this. Sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Cool. All right, Vicar, let us do this. Now, will we give up Nyoka, Death Machine, or God Killer Pravati? Definitely not Pravati. Nyoka, I'm sorry. Vicar, let's do this. Never giving up Pravati. Never gonna give you up, ever. Dude, that's it. There's no song here, all right? Pravati, you're great, okay? Oh, it's so hot. The tea is so fucking warm. Oh, why did I swear? Gotta stop swearing. It's so pointless. It means nothing. When you say it all the time, it loses its punch. And also, you're just uncreative asshole, me. God.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
Yes, you're part of your crew. Your old bunch of bandit people or whatever. Okay, let's do this. Kill everybody. No, we're not. We have the ability to ghost. Yes, because we are the bestest. Oh, look at me. I'm looking at a bunch of trash. Another quick save. And some of this, baby. Level up. We level up twice. Ah! My wrist. I didn't hit it that hard, actually. It was more of like a pain. Eject the recorder for data cartridge, all that stuff. Can all that security. Bang. Nice. Did it.
Now that we have the
greatest
data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
Well, that's nice. I love the audio so much. It's my favorite thing when you just stop being able to hear everything all together. It's great. It's the bestest. Ooh. And we're back into it. We made it. Did it. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. What's up, Victor Max? Victor.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
Got it. Perception. You hesitated there, Victor. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
This all seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Yeah. Right. You rat fuck. Lying to me. Not okay. No bueno there. Oh, look at me. I'm a pastor, although I just lie to everybody and I don't actually, like, practice what I preach.
True report.
Great.
Nyoka is drunk.
Nyoka is the worst. Actually, she's great, but, you know, a lot. Victor Max's quest, if I'm not mistaken, is actually quite quick. You can putt along pretty fast. Unless I'm mistaken, but I don't think I am. Basically, you're trying to find the secrets to the universe, but also, weirdly enough, it's also mixed in with Victor, because Victor is all about this kind of weird shit. So we're gonna need to go to the rich part of town. Oh wait, we could have actually docked there, but I suppose it's still best to dock in the main city, because you can actually just go into the unreliable. But if you go any other place, you have to. It's weird. It's just weird. Just don't worry about it. Anyways, regardless. Let's go talk to the shitty person who Victor Max needs to see.
You seen Arthur today?
Save. Oh. Find his bullshit.
Sounds like
Nice.
Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river. I
You don't
I'm gonna
guess even
steal.
scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
Team running that drop?
Yes. So this might be the first time where I actually mine out dialogue, which I haven't done, and I don't really like to do it. But yes, this is maybe the first time where I mine out some dialogue, so you guys hopefully.
Said you
But basically, I just want to show you guys what Victor can be and has the potential to be, which is a whole thing. All right, hello, person. Quick save again, just so we're closer. All right.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Well, okay. Okay, so I just want to show you guys what like Victor has the potential to be, which is not good, but it's not going to be the route we take. But I want to kind of show you guys that he's pretty fucking anger management issues. Regardless, hey, I'm not sure what's happening here, but I'm always up for some senseless violence. Please proceed.
Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait. I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
I agree. Let's just beat this. Yeah.
I wholeheartedly concur. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait, stop. Please, just listen to me. It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophy.
Okay. I just want to show you guys that, like, Victor Max has this rage, kind of like, I'm gonna beat you to death, and like enjoys when he says it. So he has a part of him that's pretty evil. But he's not a bad guy. He's just got like the capacity for great evil, I guess. Okay. Just wanted to let you guys see that. I think it's kind of somewhat important because Victor Max is portrayed as like this all-knowing father when he's really just like a angry drunk. So yes. So yes, Victor is having an attitude. So we're gonna go ahead and say this. This guy doesn't look like a scholar, Max. Care to explain?
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
Yeah, we're gonna say, why do you lie to me?
I couldn't risk you not bringing me here.
It sounds like you have things to work out between you. I'll just be on my way.
Max, you should have told me about this.
Would you have brought me all this way just to watch me beat the life out of a greasy ex-convict if I had?
So I think I've answered this before. If you say yup, he's like, oh, okay. Probably not. I don't know. Honestly, yeah. If you told me reasons like why you were pissed off and why you wanted to get some vengeance, at least then I know. Yes, I probably would have. Maybe I'm a bad person, but yes.
Fantastic. Now, where were we?
Doesn't really help.
Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait. I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
Max, stop. It's not too late. Maybe the answer you've been looking for is in the book.
Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
There, then that's sorted then.
I don't think so. A crazed hermit on Scylla? He's playing us for fools.
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
Got it. You can go now.
And if that hermit isn't there, we're coming back for you.
Yeah, Max, we need to have a fucking long talk about you just lying to me. I'm not big on people lying to me. It really fucking bothers me. You shit. Anyways, not only that, but lying's not the issue. It's manipulation. So when you lie with the intention of pushing me in a certain way and then you succeed, that pisses me off. Anyways, regardless, moving on.
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
Never mind that. Why did you feel a need to lie about Channy? Is that how you say it?
You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness.
Ooh, one of those good things about begging for forgiveness and not saying I'm gonna change. But anyways, I understand. Yeah, we all get a little obsessed sometimes. You're forgiven.
Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Not the forgiveness line, but the bullshit stops kind of thing. What was it like being in prison?
Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it.
Yeah, let's move on. Okay, we think differently. But let us go to the place that we need to go, which is to the place. Yeah, see, we can only go to the landing pad. We can't, like, dock directly into the Unreliable, which is, like, loading screen nonsense. So, yes. But, yes, Victor Max, by the way, I probably should have mentioned it at the beginning of the video, but we're trying to figure out, like, this book that's supposed to be the key to the universe equation of destiny and why things happen the way they happen and all this stuff. Which, you know, weirdness. Oh, my knees. Oh, geez Louise. Thank God I got the slightest bit of regen, but, you know, did severely break my legs. Okay, well now I'm almost dead. Also, we're going into this kind of bandit-like camp with nothing. So, again, less ideal all around. We're just gonna shoot you with a shotgun. In fact, hey Max.
I'll fix you right.
Actually, no, I forgot to level up Max. Let's level up Max really quickly. Max, you have nothing, and I mean nothing. Yep, we're gonna give you some this. Sure, some of this. Go with damage. Increases your damage. You have a chance of restarting your ability on use. Bangarang. Hey Max, do anything.
I'll take your
Max's ult is actually pretty badass, by the way. Yeah, just like this giant funk. There's a shotgun blast, there's a lot of burst damage all at once. It is just great, ideal, lovely jubbly, all that stuff. Slow down some time, shoot you. That'll make you blind and whatnot. Max is gonna go in.
You okay, Captain?
Well done, all of you. You did fantastic. Max, for your first little stunt in the combat, not bad. No, Max's ability is awesome. Max's ability just to just drop somebody with a shotgun is so good. In fact, I think it's better than Nyoka, if only just because it's fast. It's just like a ton of damage. You don't have to sit there and watch Nyoka like spray and pray for a couple seconds, which adds up to being too much time, to be honest. Too much time. Hello, old hermit.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris. Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
I've never said this one, and a part of me wants to say it. Oh yeah, we're here to rob you. What do you got?
Not much, but you are free to take whatever you wish. Please leave me a few morsels of food, though. I may not eat a lot, but I still do need to eat.
Yes.
We are not here to rob you. I've brought this book for you to translate for me. We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
We've come a long way to help Max get some peace. Is there anything you can do to help? By the way, I'm sorry, it was entirely a joke, the whole Rob thing. Okay.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
I feel like this is Joe Rogan's offspring right here. You just need to understand the comprehension of the... I love Joe Rogan, but I'm just saying, it comes to mind. What happened if you're unprepared? When you said ingredients, you mean drugs, right?
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness.
Alright, what happens if you're unprepared?
Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity, which can be fun in its own way.
Well, Max said he's okay, so yeah.
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
I don't know, Captain. Is this safe? I don't think this is safe.
Yeah, let's say this. I don't want to push Bravati if she doesn't want. If you can go back to the ship if you feel uncomfortable.
Well, I don't want to leave you all on your lonesome. I'll just... Oh, fine, I'll do it.
Oh, I don't.
All right.
Bravati, I'm so sorry.
Head
I don't
on
wanna
into
pressure
the
Bravati.
meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
By the way, based on the companions you take, they do have a different reaction to it. So if you bring, who is Sam? Her, I don't know what her name is, but she's like the one I dislike quite a bit. She's like the short-haired renegade kind of lass. But yeah, she's all into like drugs and getting high and whatnot. So she's just like, woohoo, like let's do this, Captain. But Pravati being Pravati, she's like, you know what? I would rather not, just rather not have any of this. But anyways, Pravati, just want to make sure you're good.
Something...
You good? All right, just want to check. All right, boom. We should save before we do anything. Yeah. Boop. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Let's get fucking trashed.
Poor Maximilian.
Oh no.
Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
Y'all see these stars I'm seeing? Gosh, they're pretty. Like shimmers in the sea.
Oh God, we're all fucking tripping. Your mother's right, Max. We should listen to her.
Don't tell me these drugs have warped your sense of truth, along with your face. Is it just me, or is everything a little wavy in here? Never mind. This is all lies, I'm sure of it. We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
I hope you'll pardon my interruption, but I think it's because he's unhappy with himself.
Well done, Pravati. We came all this way. We ought to at least hear her out.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better, more full of the plan. This year, it's all coming out wrong. The plan, it filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
Stories are real. If they mean something, if they inspire you to kindness or action, but maybe Max's story about himself is all wrong, and that's why he's so unhappy.
Pravati, very emotionally smart. Yeah, I'll say what I believe. Seeing the truth is easier said than done.
You want me to give up my discipline? My control? Oh, but I can't. I can't. Without order, there is chaos.
You need to love the chaos, Maximilian. Let it envelop you. Take you where it will. Besides, you really have no choice anyway.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
He looks way more thin. Just like a weird, just a thing. Yeah, maybe Max's weight issues and reception. Max, I figured it out. You need to kill this guy now. Because you cannot, this is the wrong standard to hold yourself to. As much as I want to do that one, I want to stand up for our boy. So I think I'll say, if he does, he shouldn't. He's a better man than he gives himself credit for.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, Captain, but I don't know. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better person than I am? But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality in your head. A story to control everything. A new story of the happy you, the contented you. Me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation, because it will set us free, won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision? To have your life completely controlled? The illusion of certainty? Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not.
It's okay, Mr. Vicar. We're here, watching over you. You just ride this out, right?
Bravati is... God. Bravati. So you're going to convince Max he's not real. This should be interesting.
The concept of Max is what's not real.
The self.
I'm the architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves?
I like this as an option. You're doing great, Max. Do you think the hermit would mind if I threw up in the corner? Like, oh God, I'm gonna pass out. I'm confused and nauseous, but mostly nauseous. The hermit was right. This is driving me mad. I'm gonna do the puke in the corner. Hold my hair, provided, please. I don't have hair. Oh,
I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
It showed that I fell over, but alright. Okay, what happened?
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect.
I'm glad you found the answers you were looking for, Max.
In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality, clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
There must be something to that. You seem more happy. Or at least less angry.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Parvati? Parvati? Hello?
Yeah. Huh?
How was it? You're good? All right. Okay. Old McGee. Also, we got a new perk. What? I think we can look at the perks if we just go to Victor Max's stats. Is this it? Increases the duration effect when taking drugs. Okay. Yeah, so that's the thing we got. Also, what was Pravati's? I had never seen Pravati's. It's the last one here. Enhanced evening. Food effect duration and drink effect duration. Well, that seems kind of fucking wasteful. Nonsense. Why is that important? Hello.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
Existence is simpler with your eyes closed. It takes courage to open them.
It looks like you learned something in there as well.
Nope, I already knew that. I was just enjoying myself.
Of course you were.
Yes, I'm not sure. Like sometimes when dialogue's happening, I'll try to like squeeze in something. But I was trying to follow what they were saying, and they're basically going, there's a lot of shit, man. That's why I was just kind of not saying anything, because in order to explain any of the ideas or things they're talking about, it's kind of complicated and shit. Like what do you call it? One of the things that they were talking about is like chaos. But then it's like, it's kind of chaos, but it's not chaos because it's supposed to be your understanding of like the self and getting out of your own way and that kind of thing. But it's also not, yeah, it's weird because it like philosophy is one of those things. Someone explains their perception of something, And then you counter it with like, again, for Max, he's just like, well, I'm trying to make, like, should I not try to improve myself or make myself gooder or better or a better person? And the guy had to explain, well, no, what I'm saying when I say don't choose order doesn't mean don't try to, become better. It just means stop trying to control every little thing in your environment and focus on growth, like actually growing like a tree rather than trying to fuse this thing together. Rather than taking what is in this present moment now, all of you, good and bad, and then allowing yourself to experience the improvement that you want to actually apply to yourself. Or at least that's my understanding of it. Although, again, they kind of jumped along a lot of things like chaos, order, balance, the self, a bunch of shit that's like a whole big old thing.
I told him, oh, ha ha ha, that tickles. How odd. No, don't desist. I think I might like it. Further data collection is required for accurate assessment.
Okay, Sam found the G-spot apparently. Let's move on. Let's go talk to Vicar Max and just say, hey bud, so, life. But there would be these, you do see improvements with Max. So Max basically would constantly fight against others' beliefs. So for instance, he'd always explain like the grand plan to somebody. And like kind of force his will onto others about like, there is this plan for everybody, but now he's a lot more just like, I'm just me. Like everyone else is whatever, but I can only control me. And he's just way more peaceful and like less combative with others. Which is nice.
Boss, I want to talk to you.
You talk to me later, buddy. Not now. Victor, oh Victor, you guy, Victor, my friend.
As always, I am at your disposal.
Yes, thoughts.
So, tell me what.
Counseling, yeah. During the experience at the Hermits, you seemed somewhat at odds with your mother.
I wouldn't say my parents disowned me, strictly speaking. But before they died, they accused me of thoughtlessly abandoning them. I couldn't understand it. I was only trying to make them proud by becoming a better vessel for the plan, to feel the joy they felt. I was so certain my potential was wasted as a laborer, and was willing to risk everything just to prove to them that they were wrong. I was lost, misguided.
Is that kind of like one of those things where it's you were trying to be a better vessel for the plan or whatever, but it's just like, wait, you were already the perfect vessel. Like you didn't. That's the thing. Is like and I think that's something that they kind of talk about with his family. It's that his family is super. He said like on their deathbed she was happy, and then of course in like the weird drug state she says, but the plan didn't make me happy. It was me that made me happy. So it was like the idea of you didn't need to become anything more than what you already were when you were born. Like the thing then is perfect, you know? So anyways, a lot of weird heady things. Not even heady things, just like philosophy stuff, which I love, by the way. So I'm happy that I understand a lot of these, some of these things, but I'm not perfect. Anyone who says they understand philosophy 100% is like Victor, like he said. Like again, I'm starting to ask the right questions, because that is, in my opinion, what philosophy is. It's just the ever-present asking questions to better understand yourself and grow, rather than trying to order this chaos that is you, instead of just letting it grow and maybe potentially guiding where it grows, you know. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. On my back, there was a lot of like just listening. But thank you so much for your time. We'll you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Next up is going to be our boy Flex, which we have not a lot of time talking to him, nothing like that. Also, Sam does not have a companion quest, unfortunately. Just something to point out. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, well, actually, he has a companion quest to attain him, so I guess that kind of counts. But yeah. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Subscribe button above me, as well as 2 videos from right. Thank you kindly for your time, and goodbye.